now.
Yep.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world of ours. And welcome to another scene for Darkness in Dublin, the Changeling venue. This evening we find ourselves yet again at the Honeycomb Inn, or more commonly known as the Hive, a freehold and pub belonging to a boggin commoner by the name of Siobhan Gallagher. Um, After the events um, that took place several evenings ago, with the threat of the terrorist organization known as the Black Rabbits, the threat was beaten back by Baron Alexis Voidfrost, Voidfrost, along with several other members of the barony, Siobhan being one of them. She's decided that since Wilbert is no longer with us, she's decided to hire a new member of staff in her pub. And so we'll be opening our scene inside the pub. And Siobhan is there. She's doing what she usually does, pouring pints, talking to people, taking orders, cleaning, that sort of thing. And I imagine that's probably about when Christian shows up. When he walks in, he'll notice a help wanted sign um sitting in the window of the pub before he walks in.
He'll walk up to the front of the tavern, again, bid his horse to wait outside as no animals, and he'll walk in,
Mm-hmm.
one hand grasping the bundle of his scabbards, sword and dagger, and sword belt all bundled up, and in his other hand, a second copy of the resume that he's sent forth.
Okay. And so you walk in, and Siobhan is standing behind the bar. Um, she's wearing her usual attire, probably jeans and a sweater. She always seems to be dressed really comfortably. Um, and she doesn't see you because she's really preoccupied with what she's doing at the bar right now. Today is really busy. It's probably about noon, lunchtime, something like that. So everybody's coming in, everybody's ordering something. And so she's got her hands full. Um, and so I suppose Christian would walk up to the bar and talk to her.
He walks up to the bar and slowly slides the resume under Siobhan's nose across the bar, and then, with his hand free, reaches up and gives his glittery, sparkling, bubblegum pink hair a toss with his hand and smiles down at the boggin.
Yeah, that makes her happy. She's like, oh, they're Christian. Um, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to take a look at your resume yet. It's been so busy around here. Um, um, actually, I might hold that thought. And she's gonna call somebody over, probably another boggin or maybe a knocker to help watch the bar. For maybe like while she gives you your interview. Um, and she'll do that, and she'll grab the um the resume off the counter or off the bar, and she'll just say, "You can follow me. We're gonna go to my office and we can talk." And so she takes you down a hallway to a door It's a large, heavy wooden door with a really nice old style looking doorknob. And she turns the doorknob and she opens the door, and what you see is there's a it's pretty it's pretty comfortable. The desk is really elaborate. There's a leather chair sitting behind the desk, and she sits down in it. There's several bookshelves in here. There's a chest. There's a couch that you can sit on, or a chair you can sit on, whichever you'd feel more comfortable with. The room isn't very large. It's um probably it's probably about the size of, I don't know, like a small bedroom maybe. Um, and she actually puts on a pair of glasses. Um, they're reading glasses, and so she'll actually scan through your resume. What does the resume say?
Before Christian followed you into your office, he just turned with one arm and sort of underhand chucked his bundle of steel at whoever's attending the bar now. Several pounds of steel, and then
Oh,
he.
she would have. Sorry, she would have taken it and put it underneath the bar where you saw several other bundles of steel. She actually tagged it to so she knows whose is whose, so she's not mixing up weapons.
Okay, I just thought it was funny to be like, "Oh, here you go, a big
Yeah,
sword."
yeah.
But he follows you into or into your office, and
She closes the door. She's gonna offer you some tea. There's probably, I guess, like a little uh Bunsen burner type thing with a tea kettle on it and some jars that has a bunch of different kinds of tea in it. And she asks if you'd like a cup.
he nods. Um, if you indicate to, he'll take a seat.
Oh yeah, yeah. She'll tell you to make yourself comfortable. And just to relax. It'll be all right. She's pretty easygoing a lot of the time. Um, now that's like the first time that you met her, she seemed kind of on edge, but this time she seems to be a lot more relaxed and a lot more comfortable. Um, and so yeah, she'll gesture for you to sit on the couch or the chair, your pick. The couch looks very comfortable. It's not a leather couch. It's more of cloth maybe, or some kind of really nice upholstery. And the chair is like a really high backed kind of, I guess, something you'd find like a Victorian home, maybe with like some god awful gaudy upholstery on it, but it's super comfy. Um, so she'll put on the kettle, um, and while the kettle's boiling, she's gonna read over your resume and see what it says.
It's not a standard resume. Like he doesn't have a lot of gray world work or work experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of things he's done in the dreaming in his capacity as a knight formerly.
Okay.
Deeds remembered from Arcadian memory, etc. So
Right.
it's a lot of facing danger.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, so yeah, have any kind of experience working in a freehold?
I know
Or
what it means to serve.
of course. Um, hmm. You ever been behind a bar before? I mean, you look very capable. I just need to know if, hmm, I mean, I can teach you. That's no problem. Um, and I don't mind teaching you. That's cool. I just after Wilbert died, I just need somebody around here to help. And I'm willing to negotiate payment. I can
Christian,
offer. Sorry, go ahead.
uh, um, Christian, by the way, he's wearing a about a $80 off the rack tracksuit, Adidas red with a white side stripe. Uh, he runs a hand across the high back chair, looking between it and the couch, and just wherever you decide to sit, whether it's behind the desk or on the
Um,
couch, he'll just join you as appropriately.
um, she's sitting behind the desk in a chair. Um, and she's got her feet up on the desk. Um, and she's put on her glasses. And the way that the room is situated is there's you walk into it, and then off to the left or off to the right, actually, there's a desk with there's a couch off to one side, and then there's a chair that you can sit on. So both of them are close to the desk. And then off onto the sides behind her, there are bookshelves. And then behind, on like the opposite wall from the desk, there's like a really large wooden chest um that's got a padlock on it, um probably for like documents or something like that. And then she's got I guess like a small refrigerator maybe with it's like kind of like the outside is wooden, so it's like matches all the furnishings. And then on top of that, there's a Bunsen burner, and then off to the side, there's like a table with a tray with like cups on it, and then behind it are jars with different kinds of teas, there's spoons, etc. Just for it's very Hobbit like in here. That's the vibe that you get. It's very Hobbit like in here, because Boggins. And so and so you can either because the couch and the chair are both close to the desk, you can sit on whichever one you'd like. She doesn't care. She's just like pick a seat, please sit down. You're making me nervous.
He'll just choose the chair and sit down, and when you
Okay.
tell him to relax, he'll just smile at you with your feet on the table and fold one leg over the other, his hands in his lap.
Okay.
I will
Um.
confess that I have not been behind the bar in any capacity as a bartender or barkeep, but I
Okay.
am willing to learn.
That's
I
okay.
want to learn.
Mhm. And I can teach you. I just need an extra set of hands right now. That's all. Um. Payment is negotiable, as I said. I can start you off at part time, and if you feel like you want to move up to full time, we can do that. Um, it just really depends like what your schedule is gonna be able to handle. Weekends are busy. Weekends are really busy. Um, as you know, I have a strict no weapons policy. Um, red caps come in here sometimes, and they like to get drunk and they like to start fights. I think there was this one time somebody lost an eye, and after that, I just wasn't gonna go through it anymore. That was too much paperwork.
His smile turns into a smirk and he raises an eyebrow. I believe, if nothing else, I can keep eyes from being lost, unless I am the one taking them.
That's fair. Um, you could also, if you feel like you'd want to handle it, I could definitely use somebody for security. I mean,
Hmm, security. His eyes roll around the room, considering it in a way not too dissimilar to my previous position.
I don't know if you wish to return to that position or not. I'm not necessarily offering that as a strict um job. It could probably be a bonus. I'd pay extra for it.
He's thoughtful, but he shifts his head left and right and then shakes his head. I believe I would prefer to start as a bartender.
Okay, we can do that. Um, tell you what. In the when she says that, the kettle goes off, and she walks over and she pours um the hot water into the teapot, and she'll pour a cup pour she'll let it steep for a few moments, um and then she'll pour you a cup and offer you milk or sugar if you'd like any.
He just takes the cup, says merci, and prefers to take the tea black.
Okay. It's just really, really nice, really good, strong black tea. Um, and she pours herself a cup and she puts milk and sugar into it and she goes back and sits down behind the desk. Um, actually no, she's gonna down next to you on the couch because this is her office, damn it, and she'll sit where she damn well pleases. And she'll say, okay, so I can give you a trial period and see how you do. I'd say 1 week. Does that sound reasonable to you?
He nods his head and his pink curls toss up and down.
Okay. So um, I don't have a uniform for you to wear, so you can just wear whatever you feel comfortable wearing. Um, so um, it does get busy in here. I get a lot of commoners in here. Um, sometimes I get a lot of unsilly in here. So that's something that you're gonna need to be prepared for. If the time comes where you do well and I take you on either part time or full time, whichever you'd like. Um, we can I can we can sign a contract. I can have one drawn up, or you could just work. Which do you think would be amenable to you?
Would, of course, depend on the content of the contract, but
It's negotiable. Um, but yeah, I like what's on your resume. And so we can I think we can make something good out of this. And she'll finish her tea and she'll get up and she's gonna open the door to her office and she's gonna walk back outside to the bar. Um, look at this. And so she'll walk into, I guess, probably the kitchen, and she'll pick up an apron, and if you follow her outside, she's gonna hand it to you.
he just finishes his tea with one last sip and sets the cup down when you get up and go, and he follows you and allows you to strap an apron on him.
So when you're standing, I guess, in the kitchen, she will say, you do get free drinks, and you do get free food. And if you need it, I'll give you board too.
He smiles and he looks actually genuinely touched and he bows his head at you. I accept your offer. Is most gracious and
I like I like to take care of my own when I can. You don't have to wear a name tag. Just when people ask your name, just tell them your name, and I think it'll all go swimmingly. And she's gonna walk back behind the bar, and she's gonna start showing you how to. She's gonna show you um what she's got, where everything's at, um, while pulling pints for people, serving drinks, etc. There's a chalkboard that's got daily specials on it, and so you'll have to change them every day. I open at 9 and close around midnight, so you get a lunch break um, and a piss break whenever you need it. Just let me know. So because if we're busy, I don't want people standing at the bar waving money and not getting their drinks served to you or served to them. So um, I think I think we'll I think this will be good. And I guess we can probably end our scene there. And you've got a job.
Yay. Christian just says in response to that very solemnly, I shall not fail you.
I'll make sure you don't.